Okay, sorry about that, everyone. One of my USB ports on my computer, it's only about a year old, but one of my USB ports does not work well, and sometimes the device that's plugged in there will just turn off, and I didn't notice that I lost sound, so I've unplugged my other thing. I had like a tablet plugged into the other one, and I wasn't using that, so that's unplugged. The microphone is now plugged into the other USB port, so hopefully that stays working and we don't have any issues. Apologies for that, but we're back. We're going to keep going on with the Gundam. Just get this all done here. So, frankly, need a nap before I go to see a movie these days because I'm old. Okay. Let's change the chat over to live. Okay. So we've got the arms done. The shoulders and the forearms. We're going to be working on the lower arms next. I need C5 and PC10. Again, the PC tray is your joints, and you're kind of like where you're going to be plugging in the body parts so they all connect. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. All right. Alrighty. And C5. Again, just to give you an idea, my microphone's like this, and there's a tiny little purple light you can see there. And if I'm not, but if I'm, it's kind of off to my side here, so if I'm not staring at it, I'm not going to notice that it's gone out until somebody on the chat told me. So thank you for that. But again, my apologies that we lost sound. I don't really know how to fix a USB port. And I don't like mucking around on my computer if I can avoid it. All right. Okay. $5 foot long. I've been avoiding sandwiches as much as I can. My low carb diet. I lost some weight, so I'm happy. All right. This piece, I gotta match these up. Okay, this goes on the bottom. And we're just kind of, how does that work? That should be pointed up. Okay. I'm just trying to orient everything, and then this is going to slide in here, and just the little slats on the side will hold it in. I guess I don't really need to worry about how it's facing when I put it in, so long as the slats match up with the little fins. I got to learn the damn terminology. Okay, next I need A19, PC13, and A20. So let's get the PCs out first. That's 13. That's up here. I got 4 of those, but I only need 2. Come on, you wee bastard. Ah! Fudge. Alrighty then. There we go. A19, A20. The hell kind of sound was that I just made? All right. Now I'm looking over here, making sure the light's on. All right. Manos. 19, 20. Look at the shine. Oh, yeah, the Candid Man can. And I need, what did I do with the PC bits? Sometimes these things are so small, I misplace them very easily. There we go, right here. Okay. So these are going to go, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's awful. I got to get don't know if you can see that. There we go. You can see that. I'll just clip that off. L'chaim. Anyway. This is just going to go in the middle here. It's kind of like a washer almost. How does this work? How are we doing this? Well, they're not meant to match up. Okay. So one is facing down, one is facing up. Makes sense. All right. And oh, there we go. Kind of wedge, really push that in there. All right. Now we're going to build the right arm, and why not? Take a shoulder piece. This is an arm piece, not a shoulder piece. I was testing you, and you failed. Shoulder piece. Yeah, oh, actually, I guess this is the upper arm piece. I thought it was the lower arm piece, but I guess I was wrong. And make sure this is pointing down and that these little clips are going left, right, like so. That's what I mean. These little pieces here on the left, right. Oh, I just pressed down way too hard and that did some damage. Sometimes you have to treat these with kid gloves. Oh my goodness, that was really like snap. Okay. Okay. Let's. All right. What did I do now? You know, there's one of those little wedges I was talking about. Actually, that's all right. Boy, did I do something wrong there tonight? No, yeah, there's a. Yeah, I knocked a little gold piece off. Okay, well, that's something. It's not on there terribly tight, which worries me a little bit, but let's keep going. It's kind of like that. So that's what we're building. You're going to have to treat these arms with kid gloves because, like I said, it's not on the upper arm is not attached terribly well to the shoulder piece. And then take the lower arm, actually, and we'll just line those in. Oh boy. Let's see if I can find that piece that I just lost. I heard like I hit it and like snap and someone would fly. And that's the problem with these pieces. If you lose them, you're kind of screwed. I don't really have a light as well as I'd like. Let me just run on my light over here and see if I can see anything shining. Honestly, it just kind of went, and I didn't even realize it was missing. Oh boy, no, that's not good. I tell you what, let's just finish building this other arm and I'll see if I can track down the other piece. I need, just put these to the side for now and see what I can do with them later. But I need A10 and then I got an arm that I got to put together. So let's grab A10 out of here. Here we go. All right. Again, I'm still whittling these free when I should be not whittling them free. That just Just gonna. There's a little crevice here, and there's a little peg piece there that you're going to want to match up. So just match those up and then push it in. They want me to build a fist. That's fine. C1, A14, and A16. Clip those out. Okay, click that down, and C1. It's just a little piece they always put on the outside of the hands. Well, that's my fingernail. I don't want to cut that off. Not as up to the middle of my finger anyway. There we go. Just slide these two. Well, there's another. There we go. Like that. You just put the fist together, and then this goes on the outside. Then in it goes, and there is our right arm for the Phoenix. Have you built any grunt suits? They're simple builds, but look-wise, they're my favorite. I can't say as I have. I'll look. I'll try and look one of those up though. Okay. I don't think there's anything. Bear with me. And they're just kind of slide in together. So we can go ahead and attach this arm on. Yeah, the top, oh man, that does not fit. I would glue this on a little if you didn't want to move it, because it's not holding in very well at all. That's a very bad joint there. That's a very poor part of the design for this one, because this is just going to flop right off if it's not in tight enough. So here's what we have. Like I said, oh, actually, no, it's right here. It's twisted. I didn't realize that. Hold on. There we go. If I can just, there we go. It didn't break off. It twisted over. That's what it was. Okay, cool. So I can go ahead and put this together. Again, I always want the instructions open so I can make sure I'm not making a terrible, terrible mistake. Like, you know, every other choice I've made in my life. Anyway. Yeah. It clicked on, but it doesn't hold very well. That's disappointing. And these go in. How does this go in? Goes in like this. Okay. Okay, I've got to let go and just let these elements push in together. Maybe that holds in a little better if you. Let me push these in and just see if that does anything. Yeah, I think if you push it in, maybe that's, yeah, I think that holds a little tight. You got to push them in, and that something kind of, maybe that wasn't fully in and then shoves in. So let's see, that's great. Actually, in this should be turned. No, wait, that should not be turned. All right, hold on, kids. Uncle Brian's been confused again. Okay, let's do that. There we go. So the arm should be able to bend forward like that. Okay, another A10 is what I need. Save ourselves the trouble and clip it out. There we go. And build another hand. There we go. There's one like the trigger's out, then there's one. It's just a normal hand, I guess. All right. As normal as a giant robot's hand can be. All right. What's the... That's A13, A15. Oh, Lordy. We're almost done here for the day, folks, but I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully. I know I lost a bunch of you with that sound issue, and I apologize for that, but it was beyond my control. Although I probably should have seen it coming. Okay. And C1. All right. And the D badge. Not D badge, D piece. The cover for the D1 cover. Is there terminology for Gundam building that I just don't know? Probably. Kind of work it in there. Pressure will get it in. There we go. So our Phoenix is coming along very nicely. Let's do a little effect here. Let's see how that lighting idea works out. I apologize, but bear with me. I'm blinding myself now. Yeah, that's a little... I can't make it work. But the idea is sound. If you hold it in front of a light source or under a light source, it should light up the blue plastic. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going for. Okay. Sorry to everyone I just blinded. Anyway, all right. Arms are done. The waist legs are next, and after that, it's weapons and whatever accoutrement this fellow has. He has these kind of this weird backpack with wings and tails because he's a phoenix, I guess. So there you go. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Sorry about the losing sound on the earlier video. Hopefully you found this one and were able to see how I completed everything in my trials and tribulations. But have a great night. I'll be back on tomorrow. Gold plus blue is a good color combo. Well, the X-Men have always thought so, Chunti and you. I'm sorry if I mangled that. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow as we build the waist, and maybe we'll get started on the legs too. I'm not sure, but it'll probably just be the waist.